The time to kill zombies is now, because anytime is a good time to kill zombies. And while I'm at it, let's just do all the killing on Saturn. Here's the port of House of the Dead on Sega Saturn. Bad voices and all.
No! 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 Thank you!
The original arcade version was released on September 13, 1996 in Japan, and everywhere else on March 4th, 1997. It is a light gun game where you kill hordes of zombies and other monsters as well. There is a story here, but I never cared about it to really pay attention, so yeah. I just love the gameplay. I mean, who doesn't like the gameplay of House of the Dead? Who doesn't like killing these zombies? It's your right as a gamer to hunt these zombies down. And believe me, they have nothing to live for. They want to be killed.
Sophie!
You must stop Curian, or else something terrible will happen.
Sadly, the original House of the Dead was never ported to any other console except the Sega Saturn and Windows. The Windows and Saturn ports were released in 1998. The Windows version was ported by Sega, and for some reason the Saturn version was ported by a company called Tantalus. As you can clearly tell, the Saturn version looks rushed as all hell when you compare it to games like Virtual Cop. I wish Sega did the port themselves, because I can't help but think it would have turned out much more better looking than this. But then again, by 1998, the Saturn was already dead as far as everyone else was concerned, so maybe that's why Sega didn't care about doing the port themselves. See, sometimes I can't even tell what the hell I'm looking at. Sometimes it's just a wall of pixels. Well, at least the ports add a few extra modes. No hate towards Tantalus, because we don't know what happened there. Were they rushed? Did they not fully understand how to utilize the Saturn's hardware? Or was it just a lazy port? I don't know. I don't want to believe it was just laziness on their part, but we just don't know what happened there. But does the ugly graphics keep this port from being fun? No, not at all. This is still House of the Dead, and it's hard to make a light gun game not fun. The zombies, the bosses, and the scientists are pixelated, but you can still make them out. Now, for everything else, it looks like shit. The floors and the walls are a pixelated mess. But luckily, you should be focusing on the zombies anyways, so it shouldn't bother you. The load times are a little bit too long, but not long enough to get annoying. The cutscenes don't look very good at all, but I usually skip these anyway, so take it or leave it.
No! Thank you!
I don't have the actual light gun, but you can still play using the controller, but it's much harder to make those precise aims you need for the bosses. But if you want to use the light gun, you need an old tube TV, because modern TVs don't work with light guns. House of the Dead on the Saturn isn't very hard, but it is more challenging when you have to use the controller. So if you can use the light gun, use it. Believe me, use it. The music is still good here, like the sequels, and the crappy yet hilarious voices are here as well. I love the voices in House of the Dead. They always keep me laughing. They're just so bad that it's good. It's funny when these scientists are about to be killed by a zombie and they're barely even running, like they just don't give a shit. I mean, why should I help them if they can't even help themselves? They clearly couldn't give two fucks whether they die or not. And I hate the ones you save and they don't give you nothing in return. I should have just let them die. This may be an ugly port, but damn it, I love it. Because it's House of the Dead, and I've never gotten a chance to play the real arcade version of House of the Dead. And when I try to play off the Sega Model 2 emulator, the flash of the white screen when you shoot gives me a huge headache. I felt like I was going to have a seizure right then and there. So that's out. So for me, it's a must-have if you have a Sega Saturn. And if you can get a second player to play with you, do it. Because the more the merrier, and it doesn't hurt to have someone giving you a better chance to make those precise shots on those bosses. But there is a problem here. People sell this game on eBay for outrageous prices, like $100 for it. I wouldn't pay that much for it. Anything under 15 is good, but that's probably not gonna happen. Or remember, you can always just get a modded Saturn and burn the game yourself. It's a lot more cheaper. Hey guys, what's up? Metal Horror Gamer here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. And share it if you want to. I love talking to people, so if you want to discuss anything, leave a comment below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. If you want to see more of my content in the future, go ahead and subscribe. I have a lot more coming soon to my channel, so I hope you stick with me and I hope you enjoy the future content that will be coming. I hope to see you all in my next video, so I'll see you later and be safe out there.